No.
Yeah, you have to do that. No, no, no. You don't have an option.
I will fumble a lot. That's a big CTA. Would you like to have a cup of tea? I can't talk right now. Will you come see me tomorrow? Something like that. Hi, I'm Shreya and I'm here to answer 20 questions about my life in Manchester that changed my exposure to the world. Currently, I work with Leverage Edu as the University Partnerships Manager, and it's a chance for me to live that life back in the UK. And let's begin with all these questions, and I think you'll learn a little bit more about me. I think it was because of my year in my bachelor's degree here in Delhi. That was one of the modules that caught my interest. And when I researched a bit more about it, I found out that there is sort of a major that I can do that's in Masters of Business Analytics, which is my degree that I found in the University of Manchester. And I ended up applying for it, got the offer, and then of course did all of that exciting stuff, packed myself and flew away in 2017 and reached Manchester. If I have to pick one, it would be all the moments that I spend with the new friends that I made from all the different countries, got to learn about the new culture. So yeah, the hangout times. I would listen to Bollywood songs daily before going to my class. Where the university is located is very well connected either to the accommodations nearby, whether it is on campus or an off campus, or the nearby shopping centers. So where I was living sort of 15-20 minutes walk. As a student, you get a bus pass that gives you discount on the tickets, so that's also easy. Walking 20 minutes, if it's okay for you, then I would suggest walk. There's a center, sort of a garden before the library, outside one of the student centers. So that's a beautiful picnic spot. And in the summers, usually we have to bring out our chairs, sit there, have a nice time with friends. So yeah, I think I would pick that. The best thing about the university was that the university and the place in itself gave me sort of an exposure into a different culture, a different country. Meeting, for me, I think it was meeting the Britishers, not in a TV frame in a Bollywood movie, I would say. You have a plethora of options when it comes to shopping, from Primark, you have Debenhams. Ted Baker is the famous brand for London. So yeah, so I think you'll find anything and everything there. So that's the place to go for. Thrilling is the word that I would use, because I am the first in my family to go outside India for studying. But I was excited about it at the same time as well, because it was a big challenge. I had a lot of support from my family. So yeah, nerve-wracking but also exciting. I'm not a bit of an extrovert, but it takes a little bit of courage. But once you take that step, and go ahead and introduce yourself, it is something that lasts long in your memories. And I know that I've recently also I caught up with a lot of my friends from back in the university days. I am not a football fan, no references of football whatsoever. But the only experience I could get of the football is when I did one of my part-time jobs with the Manchester United football club in Old Trafford. So we used to sneak out in between and watch the match live. So I could feel the enthusiasm then and understand why people pay so much to watch a live match when they could easily see that on the TV. We are more academically oriented, but when I went there to the university and they were you should focus on extracurriculars that will help build your CV, and it becomes good for employment later on after you graduate. So as a part of it, I signed up and became the student ambassador for my course, and that led me to participate in a lot of open days for more prospective students like me who I could speak with. And yes, there are lots and lots of clubs and societies that you can join. In UK, you're allowed to work for 20 hours a week during your term time and 40 hours a week during your holidays. Any sort of part-time job you want to do. You have actually a lot of places where you can find Indian food and sort of quench that thirst of, or that bring that back, that taste that you're missing from your home country. So there are quite a lot of options for students who actually miss it a lot. And you can also order tiffin service. Going to classes, let's say in the morning, and then as a sort of a friends group in my class, going to a nearby cafe to have lunch, or maybe in the evenings go out for drinks. And later, I think the best part of my day would be if we have a plan to go out at night, clubbing. One of the few clubs, or the most frequently visited clubs, was Revolution de Cuba there. If I have to just say one thing, would be the life. With Leverage, I'm actually relocating back to the UK, and I will be staying in Manchester. So I'm looking forward to my life as a working professional as compared to when I was a student. Never shy from the different culture or speaking to different people and understanding, how things would be different than India, but normal also. B, the moment you land and the moment you start your networking, create a solid LinkedIn profile, start using your services, the career services in the university. So the University of Manchester has amazing career services. They help you write your CV, the cover points, they have example booklets of what employers look for. So it helps you sort of when you graduate. And I think the third advice would be, enjoy the work-life balance that you get, or shall I say the study-life balance that you will get. Explore the city. Yes, studying is important, getting good grades is important, but at the same time, the one thing you're out there is to sort of live that external culture, live that new sort of definition of life, and I think you should enjoy it to the fullest. So if you also want to achieve your dream of studying abroad like I did, please subscribe to Leverage Edu channel for more such videos.